Hello dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel. Today's update brings you an intriguing look into a revived royal custom that has captured the attention of political analysts, royal watchers, and the general public alike. King Charles's recent private audience with Kemi Badenoch at Buckingham Palace is more than just a routine meeting. It symbolizes a deliberate effort to reconnect with traditions that had faded away during recent years. As many of you know, this practice of meeting with an opposition leader has not been seen since 2006. The reintroduction of this custom is a significant moment that speaks volumes about the current state of the monarchy and its approach to engaging with the political landscape. Before we delve into the details of this unique event and its broader implications, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback is invaluable and helps us bring you more comprehensive and engaging royal updates. King Charles has taken a bold step by reinstating a royal tradition that had long been dormant. The private audience with conservative opposition leader Kemi Badenoch, held in the historic 1844 room at Buckingham Palace, lasted for approximately half an hour. This event marks a notable return to a practice that was last witnessed during Queen Elizabeth II's reign. In 2006, Queen Elizabeth II famously met with David Cameron, and now, nearly 2 decades later, King Charles is reviving this gesture as a courtesy in his new reign. A royal source explained via GB News that this meeting was intended as a revival of a long-standing convention, a practice that had gradually fallen by the wayside in the latter years of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth's reign. The source noted, "It was a convention that fell by the way in latter years of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth's reign, and seemed a courtesy to revive in the new reign." This statement hints at the possibility that the current political climate and the need for broader dialogue between the monarchy and political opposition may have contributed to the decision to reinstate this tradition. Kemi Badenoch, who assumed leadership of the Conservative Party in November following the party's landslide election defeat, was all smiles as she greeted King Charles. Known for her outspoken views on gender identity, institutional racism, and environmental policies, especially her skepticism regarding net zero targets, Badenoch has built a reputation as a forthright and unapologetic political figure. Additionally, she made history as the first Black woman to lead a major UK political party, a milestone that further enhances the significance of this meeting. The meeting was not only symbolic but also practical. The King and Badenoch have crossed paths on several occasions in recent months, including at a reception for MPs and at the 2023 King's Award for Enterprise event. These previous encounters laid the groundwork for a more formal discussion, suggesting that both the monarch and the opposition leader see value in open channels of communication. This meeting could be interpreted as an effort to bridge divides and foster a spirit of cooperation, even in the midst of political disagreements. The audience was held in the grand 1844 room at Buckingham Palace, a venue steeped in history and tradition. The choice of this room adds a layer of gravitas to the meeting, reinforcing the idea that this was not merely a casual conversation, but a deliberate act of reviving a lost convention. The ambiance of the room, with its historic decor and elegant surroundings, set the perfect stage for a dialogue that straddles both the ceremonial and the political. The meeting lasted for about 30 minutes, a duration that suggests a focused and substantive exchange. While the details of their discussion have not been made public, the very act of sitting down together in such a formal setting is significant. It indicates a willingness on both sides to engage in dialogue beyond partisan divides. The fact that this is the first such meeting in 18 years underscores its rarity and importance in today's political landscape. This private audience carries both political and ceremonial weight. Politically, it is a signal that King Charles is willing to engage with the opposition in a manner that many observers see as a step towards greater political inclusivity, or at least a more open channel of communication. Ceremonially, the meeting revives a tradition that had been quietly abandoned during the years when Labour was in opposition, although the reasons for its abandonment remain somewhat unclear. This resurgence may be seen as a gesture to underscore the nonpartisan role of the monarchy in a modern democracy, a role that seeks to foster unity and dialogue even amid political differences. Historically, The British monarchy has occasionally engaged directly with political opposition as a gesture of national unity. The last time such a meeting took place was in 2006, when Queen Elizabeth II met with then-opposition leader David Cameron. That meeting was widely seen as a symbolic act of bridging the gap between the ceremonial and the political. By reinstating this tradition, King Charles is acknowledging that while the role of the monarch is primarily ceremonial, there is still room for dialogue and engagement with those who hold opposing political views. Although the specific reasons for the abandonment of this practice during Labour's time in opposition remain unclear, it is possible that shifts in political culture, media scrutiny, or changes in public expectations contributed to its decline. In today's fast-paced, highly interconnected world, there is a renewed demand for transparency and dialogue across all spheres of public life. King Charles's decision to revive this tradition can be seen as a response to that demand, a way to ensure that the monarchy remains relevant and responsive in a rapidly evolving political landscape. It is also worth noting that King Charles and Kemi Badenoch are not strangers to each other. Their paths have crossed on several occasions in recent months, and their previous interactions have laid the foundation for this formal meeting. This ongoing rapport suggests that the meeting was not a spontaneous decision, but rather the culmination of a series of interactions that highlighted the potential benefits of such a dialogue. For King Charles, who has been seen as a stabilizing figure in turbulent times, this move reaffirms his commitment to bridging divides and engaging with a broad spectrum of political voices. By reinstating this long-lost tradition, King Charles is sending a clear message that the monarchy is willing to evolve and adapt to contemporary political realities. This gesture may help to reinforce the royal family's relevance in modern Britain, where the public increasingly values transparency, accountability, and active engagement with current issues. The meeting with Kemi Badenoch could pave the way for similar dialogues in the future, fostering a more dynamic relationship between the crown and political opposition. The implications of this meeting extend beyond the confines of Buckingham Palace. Politically, it could signal a new era of dialogue between the monarchy and opposition leaders, one that might contribute to greater political unity and understanding. For the public, the revival of this tradition is likely to be seen as a positive step, an acknowledgement that even those with differing views can come together in a spirit of mutual respect and shared responsibility. In an era marked by intense political polarization, such gestures are invaluable in promoting a sense of national cohesion. The meeting also serves as a powerful symbol of continuity, a reminder that the traditions of the past can be adapted to meet the challenges of the present. As King Charles navigates the complexities of his reign, he is drawing on historical practices to forge a path forward that honors the legacy of his predecessors, while embracing the needs and expectations of today's society. This balance between tradition and modernity is essential for the monarchy's long-term survival and its ability to remain a unifying force in British life. Now, we'd love to hear from you, our dear viewers. What are your thoughts on King Charles's decision to reinstate this long-lost tradition? How do you interpret the significance of his private audience with Kemi Badenoch? And what impact do you think this move will have on the future of the monarchy? Do you believe that reviving such traditions can help bridge political divides in today's society? Or do you think it may simply be a symbolic gesture? Please share your insights, opinions, and reflections in the comments below. Your feedback is incredibly valuable to us, and we look forward to engaging with you in a thoughtful discussion on this important development. If you enjoyed this in-depth update and found our comprehensive analysis both enlightening and thought-provoking, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and tap the notification bell so you never miss another detailed royal update. Your support is what drives us to continue delivering the most engaging and informative content from the ever-evolving world of the royals. Thank you so much for joining us for today's extensive exploration into the reinstatement of a long-lost royal tradition by King Charles. We hope our deep dive into his private audience with conservative opposition leader Kemi Badenoch, along with the historical and political context surrounding this move, has provided you with a clearer understanding of the challenges and opportunities facing the modern monarchy. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We can't wait to read your perspectives and engage in further discussion. We'll be back soon with more detailed royal updates and insightful analyses on the evolving role of the monarchy in contemporary society. Until then, take care, stay inspired, and thank you for watching.